Alrighty, okay, cool. That was kind of close. Alright, we're getting right into it, guys. We have the first preseason match of the season. Let me turn myself down. I am so sorry. I did not get any time to prepare. Okay, so here we are, guys. The first preseason match of the season. We get two of these inside the tournament, and we are already getting off strong here with a Cloud versus Olimar matchup. So, um, we have Street Dragon here playing as the Olimar. He is our first varsity player for this game, and right now the Cloud is doing very good. It's actually a very bad matchup for Olimar, so it's actually quite unfortunate that a Cloud is on this team right now. But I would like to welcome you guys back to the weekly live streams for the esports season for the 2025-2026. And actually, Cloud does get a good neutral B with the limit there, so Street Dragon does go down because of that. Street Dragon trying to find some good reads in here, trying to catch landings to get the purple Pikmin forward smash, this comeback going. I think the fact that Cloud was chosen as one of the opponents for this game was a little bit unfortunate for him, and it threw him a little bit mentally, but hopefully he's able to recover soon. Cloud does have Street Dragon off stage right now, which is not ideal, but Street Dragon gets that stage control back, but Cloud immediately regains that. He's getting all these good edge guards right now, and it's hard for Olimar to approach with Cloud's amazing back air. And honestly, the Cloud could have probably punished that a little bit better, but Street Dragon gets back to stage for free. Does not get the blue Pikmin up there, which would have killed. But he does get the forward smash, so that does end up killing. And Street Dragon has taken off that first stock. But he is sadly off stage because of Cloud's immunity. So, Cloud trying to go for some uppies and just some desperate moves to get this kill option here and get a 2-stock lead immediately. Street Dragon starting off a good combo with that kind of like stun move from his yellow Pikmin. He actually gets Cloud to about even percent with him, but Cloud does have limit, and that actually does end up hitting Street Dragon. Thankfully, it was not another snipe off stage, so Street Dragon keeps his stock for now. Cloud missing the tech. Street Dragon getting him off stage once again, and the footstool into the down air. That would have been insane if it spiked, but that actually was the greatest combo I have probably seen on this channel this year. So good job, Street Dragon. So with that lead from that amazing combo, Street Dragon is able to get a bunch of extra credit percent. Yellow Pikmin really doing good. I'm pretty sure that one is the one that gets a bunch of extra range on the moves, so using that to his advantage, especially against a character who spaces you out, such as Cloud. Street Dragon is doing a very good job adapting here, especially considering the beginning of this game, but Cloud does get that forward air here, and we are at a one-stock game, folks. He has not gotten Cloud to critical percent yet, so anything can happen, especially in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and especially with a matchup such as this. So stay tuned, because we are about to see a very close endgame here with limit active. Street Dragon gets Cloud off stage, sacrifices one of his Pikmin to dodge that limit neutral B. Purple Pikmin stays alive despite getting upbeat right there, and Cloud is going for some desperate moves here, trying to get this advantage back, and he up-Bs the wrong way, and Street Dragon somehow pulls off that game. That was insane, Olimar Masterclass, considering that is Olimar's worst matchup inside of this game. Wow. Okay. So I need to take a breath because, wow, that was crazy. I was setting up the stream as Street Dragon was banning, and I was just trying to make sure we caught all of that game, which I'm so glad we did. That was a very good game from Street Dragon with his Olimar. I'm not sure what will happen with character select, but we will find out from our very own Coach Russell. So, once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to the stream. It has been quite a while, actually, so I am very happy that we are back and ready for some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, it turns out that we had a little bit of a complication with the stage character selection. But we are on our way now, and we are getting another Olimar versus Cloud set, which I'm honestly surprised about because considering that Street Dragon just faces worst matchup, you think that he'd switch away from the Cloud. But it looks like that he is not going to do that, so we're just going to see another good game. Okay, so right now we are waiting stage bans, and I was not listening because I was talking. Okay, my bad, my phone was ringing again. Trying to get scammed in the middle of the esports stream, guys. You only see this here on the Esports GCS YouTube channel. Okay, update on JV. It looks like we are about to get match number 2 along its way as well. Sadly, we are down 0-1 inside of that first set, but I'm sure that our first JV player will be able to make a comeback and get the reverse 2-0. I left my water bottle on the table. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Wow, thanks, Street Dragon. Doesn't even wait for me to get back to begin this game. But here we go. Cloud versus Olimar, game number 2, and I think we are going to Pokemon Stadium 2. So, if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure we played Small Battlefield that first game, so nothing too different from what we just played. Immediately, the first soccer move is from that red Pikmin who just gets immediately hit by that neutral B from Cloud. Things are actually pretty even right now. We're keeping this neutral here a little bit farther back than you would usually see between Cloud and another opponent. But I'm sure that's because of Olimar's projectiles and the fact that Street Dragon does not want to get hit by a bunch of Cloud's moves, which he actually does and is sent off stage at 91%, which is sadly critical for Olimar. That forward smash streak could have been really sweet for Cloud, but sadly he does not hit it. Street Dragon getting those nice combos going, but he's sadly out of range for the up smash up air percent. But right now, Cloud landing with down air, spiking Olimar into the sky and getting that up air. And Cloud now will have limit on the next hit, it looks like, which he does right there. And I'm pretty sure Cloud was trying to save his limit for a little bit later, so he has to use it up right now so he doesn't run out of time on it. So I give Street Dragon at least a free little break there from Cloud's limit, which he has gotten hit by pretty consistently in this set, which is a little bit worrying. So Cloud entering that critical percent here in a moment. He's just trying to kind of keep it back, get as much extra credit as possible. Honestly, I personally do this as well, where we're just trying to get as much extra credit as possible, so it's honestly valid. No jump on the Cloud. Street Dragon does not punish it, though. The whipped up smash, and Street Dragon will not be able to kill there because he does not have the blue Pikmin out. So Cloud is at high critical percent, but with Olimar trying to get this kill, he probably needs a blue Pikmin or a purple Pikmin move to get it. He might have to start cycling out all of these red and yellow Pikmin here, especially the white ones because they send no knockback. Street Dragon almost gets the forward throw off, but he misses and is sent off stage, entering Olimar's critical percent here. It looks like he has a purple and a blue up to grab, so it looks like Cloud might be losing the stock here in a moment with the up smash, and Cloud punishes with an up B. That definitely sends Olimar to the critical percent, which that neutral will be murdered, especially with max range. So Street Dragon will now have to pull a reverse 3-0 to make this game back. So let's see if he can do it. He did it once with a reverse 2-0, so let's see if he can do it again. He does not get the 2-frame on that down air because he was a little bit too far back. But Cloud backing up to get the miss tech from the limit side B, just spamming backer, getting as much percent as possible, especially with that max range. This stock could be ending soon for Street Dragon. Street Dragon just has to get that stock. He needs to pull that blue Pikmin right now. I don't know what's happening, but he's entering 82% with max range. Cloud could kill at any moment here, especially with limit charge up. Finishing touch will end the game, and he does get the blue up B. throws the blue Pikmin off stage, sacrifices it to the Void to make sure he does not SD during this game, despite his tag. And he does not punish the fact that Cloud missed that up B just by a little bit. Actually, that could have been really good there for... Oh, that was really good there for Streak Dragon. He extends the hitbox of Cloud with the Pikmin, and he wasn't ready for that, so Cloud Pineapple's on the bottom of Pokemon Stadium 2. So, honestly, this is possible. I mean, I know Cloud has gotten so much more percent in this game, but you never know. Anything can happen inside of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, Cloud trying to get that 2-frame on the dash attack, but is unable to. Olimar, it's super high critical percent, but that... Oh, sacrifices the blue Pikmin to dodge the move, but sadly, still is alive. Okay, whoa. This is... Okay. Olimar should be dead so many times right now, but Streak Dragon is good, and he has max rage, so he can definitely make this comeback here. But anything from Cloud's going to kill at this point. The purple Pikmin getting about 30% there. Streak Dragon getting him up into the air. Cloud entering critical percent here in about 20%. Sacrifices the purple. Jab does not kill. Oh my gosh, sends him off stage. He is almost dead. Weak hit on that dash attack. Cloud cannot kill. Gate Desperate for a kill! And he SDs! Oh my gosh. Wow, Cloud was getting a little bit nervous. Tried to get a little bit too desperate for that kill with the neutral air, which would have won him the game, but misses and goes for another neutral air instead of recovering. That was a game-ending situation right there, which honestly, I think... Oh, I've not been updating the score, my bad, guys. But I think the Cloud should have probably gone for a safer option there, considering that he had the high lead. But Streak Dragon, with his good DI and longevity, he is able to make it back and get the reverse 3-0 on Pokemon Stadium 2. That was insane. Okay. I honestly have no clue who's up next, so I am going to ask around and see what's going on, and I'll let you guys know. I am up. I am going to go and do the game.
Choose your fighter. Young Link. one, go! Young Link wins. Choose your fighter. Pac-Man.
Okay, I'm back. Well, that was a really interesting game. I did not warm up today, and I just decided to lock in, and it worked out in the end. I enjoyed playing against that person, so it's always a good day when we get to play some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, am I right? So, anyway, speaking of playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, our team captain, Mr. Elsa, is now up to bat here inside of set number 3, which, if we win the set, I mean, you guys get to go home early, you know? So,
Choose your fighter. Ready?
okay, anyway, we are back here with the games, and honestly, this has gave me flashbacks to me versus Iwo, so the Pink Greninjas gave me, like, PTSD, and actually, I'm gonna see the habits, because this might actually be Iwo's team, and this would be really funny. So, anyway, we are inside of the game here now, and Mr. Elsa is starting off this game with a little bit of a percent lead. We've decided on regular Battlefield, and let's see how he does inside of this game. Alright, Mr. Elsa punishing the Greninja for all of the moves that he's doing, but Greninja gets a good counter to recover back to the stage. Mr. Elsa just trying to charge up the fruit behind his Hydrant, having Like, you think that because Greninja's a frog, he'd have a good time traversing throughout water, but it looks like he isn't, and Mr. Elsa is able to hide behind that hydrant, which has a good 13%, which, honestly, I don't think there are many moves of Greninja's that can go through that consistently from far away, except for the Shuriken. That could have honestly been the suck right there for the Greninja, but sadly, he did catch the Cherry, so he was not able to get that forward air connection off. Mr. Elsa taking advantage of the fact that the Greninja SD'd because of the down air, and he's getting some good percent actually, 52% here on the Greninja, and almost a death with an edge guard. And actually, that will be a death with the edge guard. Wow, that was a really fast stock, and Mr. Elsa now has a commanding 3-stock lead to a 1-stock. I'm gonna update the scoreboard for you guys real quick. Alright, there you go. Sorry, I was having a little bit of a brain fart on how to spell Greninja for a second there. It's been a long day, guys. Come on. Alright, Mr. Elsa is able to use that super armor to get back to stage without dying to the melon that the Greninja caught. But he has a good setup there and gets the grab off, sends Greninja back off stage, and Greninja will do an aerial jump there into a side B to get Mr. Elsa's first stock. And honestly, Mr. Elsa has such a big lead here. Hopefully, he's able to keep it and end this game off soon. He decides to not use up the bell, which is interesting considering that the bell probably could have killed, as Greninja is entering that critical percent now. Greninja just trying to get a little bit of... Oh, he's just trying to get a little bit of percent there. Almost SDs in the exact same way as earlier. And Mr. Elsa, with the backer, officially gets Greninja to his critical percent. That was a good job on the hydrant, but I guess the Greninja forgot about the fact that Mr. Elsa has super armor on his neutral B, or on his side B, I mean. But that was a really good drag down. I got distracted with how good that was. If only that led into a little bit more of a combo. Leads the roll in with the forward smash, and this is actually an even game. So Mr. Elsa has to find a way to end off this game soon here, so we don't have another rematch thing with the Cloud. Melon plus Hydrant is able to steal off that stock there. So that is game number 1 for Mr. Elsa. Okay, so Mr. Elsa just is obviously super mean, just making sure that I don't get back in time to commentate the game. He just does not want me to talk about his gameplay, I guess. Okay, all jokes aside, we are back into the game, and while I was giving my little rant, Mr. Elsa is able to get 40% on the Greninja, but a good break on the Hydrant gets Greninja a little bit of percent, but Galaxian is, of course, going to beat out all those moves. The Orange Read was good, but sorry, I preemptively knew what Mr. Elsa was trying to do, so I started commentating a little bit early, but Mr. Elsa was trying to get a good Orange Read in a forward smash, does not work, but is able to chip off a little bit more percent now. Honestly, Greninja is a little bit afraid of Mr. Elsa here, especially considering the last game. Greninja just like no clips right through that Hydrant, which is a little interesting. But here we go back in to the game here. Mr. Elsa just trying to find a no-tech situation here because that's just how that works. Oh, the Melon actually does not make it to the Hydrant in time, so it does not get the kill there on Greninja, but thankfully, Mr. Elsa didn't take too much percent for trying to punish from the Hydrant. He's actually... Both players are just kind of struggling to get these hits here. Mr. Elsa finally gets Greninja off of the stage and finally pulls out the bell. There you go. This is what we were all waiting for, folks, because now he is able to get all of the bell combos. And I adjusted my mic and his bell is gone. So there you go. Alright, oh, what the heck? Okay, so a no-tech from Greninja does take the stock there, but Mr. Elsa, because Greninja hit the trampoline, sadly was killed from that trampoline being red because he loses all of his air control during that, and he goes into tumble. Alright, Mr. Elsa just trying to get this percent lead back. Greninja having a little bit of hope here in this game number 2. Thankfully, though, Mr. Elsa is working ever so cautiously on getting this percent here. Not trying to have another little mistake at 70 again, because, I mean, 70 is a fresh stock, basically. I mean, because you have all that high percent while these opponents are trying to get that kill. That was honestly a really good counter from Greninja there, but it gets punished by Mr. Elsa. Throws him into the Hydrant, so now Greninja enters a critical percent. Mr. Elsa has that bell. That could be really dangerous to Greninja, which it is. Mr. Elsa gets the stock there with the forward smash from the bell stun. This is what we've all been waiting for, folks. Mr. Elsa, team captain shenanigans here. We want this to work out. Greninja actually almost SDs from hitting that red trampoline, almost imitating Mr. Elsa from his first stock. Greninja only at 22 and Mr. Elsa at 75, about mid-percent here, about entering to the higher ends of percent. Greninja getting a good read with the tech chase. That was honestly really sweet, and Mr. Elsa here is on even percent, which is kind of crazy considering here how dominant he has been in this game. He decides to get the bell for some reason. I would have thought he would have gone for Galaxian there, but he gets the bell stun, doesn't get much from it, and is keeping this pressure up. The shield of Greninja is getting like to the middle of the line here, so just trying to throw out some water shurikens to put some pressure on Mr. Elsa, but Mr. Elsa is getting so much pressure here on the Greninja that he is unable to do anything. The run-up smash was honestly a good decision there. It could have worked out a little bit better for Greninja. Mr. Elsa a little bit confused there from that counter, but it should be fine. It only did 13 or 16%. Doesn't mean much to the overall game, but he just has to watch out, make sure something like the first and second stock do not happen on this final stock before he can secure this final stock against Greninja. The Greninja goes for a little counter here. Mr. Elsa gets his grab off. I'm honestly surprised. That was a basically max range. Greninja unable to dodge it. Get some upper chains here going, and not the third one because of the DI mix-up. The forward smash almost fully charged. Honestly, Mr. Elsa has to watch out here a little bit because something similar to the last stock can happen again. Mr. Elsa getting to that higher percent, and especially with Greninja's rage. Greninja forgets about the... Oh my gosh, Greninja forgets about the super armor. and almost dies for that, but gets Mr. Elsa to a higher percent than earlier. Greninja getting that move. Mr. Elsa is entered critical percent now. This is actually kind of close. Oh, a missed edge guard from the Greninja because he was scared. Makes the ledge regrab and he gets hit by an untechable move. That honestly really was a surprising end to the game. Greninja almost made it back, but thankfully Mr. Elsa was able to pull out that game and we get a 3-0 victory for today. Well, anyway, guys, that was a really good start to the game. We had some very close sets. Honestly, they were very good opponents, but we were able to prevail today. So that gives us one game inside of this season. The thing is, though, is that this was preseason, so it doesn't really count toward our overall record, but hopefully we will be able to get some good wins in the regular season in 2 weeks. Alrighty, guys, so thank you all for sticking around for the stream. It was a very good match today, and honestly one of the better ones we've had so far this year. So make sure to come back next Wednesday, same time, 4 p.m. MST, to go and see the next stream against another random opponent. Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna sign off now with... Actually, no, I might not sign off, because... Could we stream JV, perhaps? I could do it fast. I could do it fast. Okay. One moment. Can you tell them that I'm gonna set up stream for like 1 minute? I just need to plug in some wires.
Make sure do not bump the knob. Switch out.
I don't understand what.
So
How are they gonna know anything?
Varsity's over, so he wants to stream the JP match.
Yes, but what are they gonna see on their end?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Then
Yeah,
that's
it's
just-
no
I'm not
changes.
gonna
Tell
tell
them that it's gonna be a second
The fact that
match.
we don't have Hollow Bastion, I think, is already kind of a tipping point. Final destination. And then, Kyle, what can I do to get the Hollow Bastion? Do I figure out how to get paid for it?
I think you have to buy Sora. He's like a DLC. And
Shoot,
it's,
I need to change.
I think it's only $5 if you buy just the character.
Okay, guys, so thank you for sticking around. I actually was able to get the JV stream up right now, so I'm gonna update some of the scores and stuff real quick. We have Falco here.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's the score? Okay, so we are 1-0 right now inside of this third set. Sadly, we are down 2-0 on the sets, but a win here could keep us inside of this game. The Falco here actually doing kind of schmoving a little bit. Honestly, I'm really surprised. This is JV once again, guys, so it is going pretty well here. So it does turn out that we were originally going to play Hollow, but we don't have it on the Switch, so we will hopefully get that soon, but we chose FD instead. Percents are even right now, and Falco is slightly in the disadvantage here. But he takes stage control, so he could turn this into something good. Counter misses, and Almost gets the down spike off stage, but a good tech from Palu to get this back in play here. Neutral goes well here for GCS, and he misses the grab. Okay, Falco about to get Palu to critical percent, but Falco under critical percent himself. This is a very close game. I think that caught the double jump actually. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter because the Falco's back to stage. Almost bad DI there. Oh, Palu misses the... Oh my gosh, sorry. There's just so much happening right now. What the heck? This is actually kind of an intense game. You know, JV is my favorite to stream in for some reasons because there's a lot of interesting matches like this one. We've had more interesting matches in JV than varsity. But hey guys, that just goes to show that we put in good practice here in the GCS esports program. So both stocks are taken simultaneously here, and it is now 2-2. A whiffed jab from Falco does not get punished by Palu, but Nair loops will begin, and Palu unable to get a third one, but that would have probably been 40%. This is honestly a pretty close game going in here. So Falco about entering mid% here, has not gotten much on Palu yet, but that's good for us, right? We need this win here for our team to get at least 1 point inside of this first JV match of the season. And yes, I am right. This is the first time that the JV team is able to play because of our lack of consistent players coming in. But thankfully now with the regular season, everybody's going to be able to show up, and we will have JV matches hopefully after varsity matches every week. So as I was talking about that, Falco did get a good combo on Palu, getting 84% going. Misses the up smash. I don't know if that's 2 frames or not, but Falco does get a forward smash, and this is not looking as good as we would have hoped for Palu here in the end. Alright, Falco getting one of his combos, and this is where the punishing begins. Alright, Palu getting to 59% now, and Falco getting them off stage about mid%, trying to go for that edge guard there, but Palu's able to get back to stage, and Falco hits it back up in the air again, and Palu's entering critical percent. This is not looking good for GCS's possibly second to last match of the game, so Palu has to lock in here and get this stock. Yeah, this Falco is doing a lot better, and it looks like he does shield that get up attack and is able to up smash from that, and Palu goes down inside of...
Had enough already? Choose your fighter.
Alrighty, it looks like we were thinking about a character switch here for the JV team, but we decided officially on Palutena once again. The set count is now 1-1 here, and this is it. I mean, this is one of the most important games of this set right now. We have 2 JV players ready for their revenge here, and hopefully our 3rd JV player will be able to get this win here so that one of them at least can get a shot at revenge here on Mountain View High School JV, which is honestly kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure these first 2 weeks are random, so it's kind of crazy that we got the same school for both JV and varsity. So I wonder what the chances are for that to happen. Alright, we are waiting on JV bans, it looks like. We banned Pokemon Stadium 2 and Town and City here, so that leaves only 6 stadiums left, and they did not decide to use the bonus ban inside of this rare 1-to-1 situation. So
Play small battlefield.
we are playing inside of small battlefield right now.
Small battlefield.
Now, I'm not sure which stage we went on inside of this set, but hopefully this was a good decision for a match against Falco. We are just waiting for the people to stop selecting the stage. Alrighty, here we go. We have Palutena versus Falco now, and the count is 1-to-1. So this will be the final game of the set, if, or of the entire game, if the Falco pulls out a victory here. But Palutena able to get a Nair immediately into the back air, 38%. This looks like it was already a good stage pick, but Falco has barely gotten a chance to show their skills inside of this game, and Palutena just has to keep this locked in a little bit. The double down air almost works for Falco. That would have been a little bit bad for us. But things are once again kept very even here at the start of the game. Falco just taking the slight deficit here after that back air. Oh, Palutena misses the grab because of the dash back. Oh, this is so scary. 85% here for Palutena. Almost hits the down air, and Palutena cannot make it, sadly. So that does mean that Falco takes the first stock of the set. Alrighty, Falco getting some good extra credit here, especially considering that he got that punish on Palu for that miss up B and stuff. Palu trying desperately to get the stock here early. I know that is possible with this character, but sadly it is just not working out, it looks like. Falco sent someone off stage, does a little dash back to, or drift back to avoid the up smash, and Palutena just has to punish those options a little bit better, because it looks like right now that the Falco player is doing a bunch of unsafe options, but sadly Palutena hasn't been able to directly counter most of them, especially that one right there. But thankfully a little bit of bad DI on the back air is able to keep Palutena inside this game. 100% here on the second stock. Oh, and there, connect to up air. Oh, connects to back air. And all of a sudden, we are somehow back into this game. Oh, that does catch a jump there on the down air. That was a very good down air placed by Falco. And Palutena is able to get Falco here to about middle percent. But Falco starting up one of their deadly combos here. Palutena just cannot get comboed inside of the situation. Good dodge on that grab there. Alright, 96% here for Palu. And Falco keeps on using that attack off stage to get back to stage very effectively. Oh, almost the read on the roll, but not enough dash back there from Palu to get it properly. Oh, almost the read again, but not fast enough this time. Palu is barely not able to punish all of these moves from Falco. Gets Falco off stage here and does the attack again. And the up air sadly is just a little bit too late to not connect here. But the dash attack will seal off that second stock, and it is 1-to-1 here for Palu versus Falco. Oh, Nairs! Okay, that could have led to a lot more percent, but thankfully it is at least 34. The weak dash attack will get a little bit of a hidden, and the Falco just has to lock in here if they want to win this game. But right now it looks like that we're taking a commanding lead here. This is a little bit scary with the offstage situations considering the down air spikes that have happened so far this game. But percents are basically about even. With up smash or with forward smash. Nair drag down. What the heck is going on? This is why I love JV, because just a bunch of random crap happens and we don't know what's going on, but it all works out in the end. Okay, so we have 126 on Palu, which is a little bit scarier than Falco's 80%, but hopefully Palu will able to get a good read here. And Falco is still unable to get this final connection. Not safe on shield, but Falco does not punish it. One, oh! Oh man, that could have been the game there because of a missed shield, but sadly, Falco does take set number 3, which gives the other team a commanding victory today. But hey, it's all inside of the practice, so thankfully we have 2 more preseason matches before the JV team gets thrown into the regular season. Alrighty guys, so now I'm officially logging off the stream for the day, so thank you for watching, and be sure to come back next week, 4 p.m. MST once again, to witness week 2 of scrimmages, and hopefully we will get some more intense games just like today. So, thank you guys, and I will see you later.